Hey guys, hello. All right, so we're gonna be continuing on. I think we're starting a new vlog here. If not, we'll just be continuing where we left off anyway. But I got some stuff in the mail today that I want to show you, and I went to Walgreens and I went to Cracker Barrel. I think in the last clip that I had filmed in last vlog, I was getting ready to go for breakfast at Cracker Barrel and ended up buying a couple of things in the Halloween section because they had some really cute stuff. And then I stopped by Walgreens on the way home and picked up a couple of things. And then I checked the mailbox and I had some PR. So a few little things to show you. We're going to go in order of application here because first thing we got is some stuff from Clarins. I have not tried anything from Clarins before, so I'm pretty excited about this. I have from Clarins the Hydra Essential Cream, and it says moisturizes and quenches silky cream, normal dry skin. Well, anyways, here's what that looks like. The packaging. There's a million languages on here. I'm trying to find English. Intense hydration leaf of life extract helps to reactivate the skin's self-hydration process by boosting its natural reserves of hyaluronic acid. Skin is quenched, more supple and radiant. Plumping action, dual hyaluronic acids help capture and retain water while forming a protective film on the skin, and skin is smoother and plumper. Okay, cool. So we got that. And to mix with it, we've got the Clarins Self Tan Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster Drops, and you put like 2 to 3 drops of this into your hand with some of the moisturizer, and then apply that to your face and neck and décolleté or whatever to kind of get a little bit of a tan going. So we're going to test this out as well. You have to wash your hands after, it says. 2 to 3 drops of self tanner with your Clarins moisturizer, 90% ingredients are natural. Apply evenly to face, neck, décolleté. Do not use alone or directly on skin. So we're going to put a little bit of that on, and we'll come down onto the shoulders a bit. I think I'm going to have to take my shirt off. Hold please. Swapped over to my robe so I can get to my décolleté and all that with the cream, because I do want it to be fairly even, but I'm not going to do, I maybe just do like 1 to 2 drops. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to overdo it. So we're just testing. Alright, so let's get the cream open. This is what it looks like. It looks lovely. It looks like a really good like summertime cream. That's why they gave me the choice between this one and another one, and I went for this one because it just felt like the right one for summer. Lightweight seeming. Alright, let's see how this feels. Actually feels quite rich. But oh yeah, goes into a water. It's a water cream. Nice. Feels really good. Oh, it smells really good. That smells expensive. It smells like high-end skincare. I love the way this smells. Okay, and we'll open the little drops here. So what they look like, and I think you have like a little pushy thing on the bottom for the dropper, and that's what that looks like. All right, I'm gonna take some of the cream into my hand. I'm gonna make sure I get a decent amount so I don't goof this up. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. All right, I'm gonna try to do this in frame. 1, 2, oop, I did 3. Oopsie. Put some more cream. All right, and let's work all this together. It doesn't say how long it takes to develop, so hopefully I don't do anything streaky. Let's go in. This cream does feel very, very nice. Anyway, I'm waiting for my husband to get up to start his day. I have already been to bed and woke up, so this is morning for me, even though it is pretty late at night. Swapping around. Trying to get this good and even here. But wait for him to get up, and then hopefully we'll continue our tidying up in the office, and then we'll go to the gym. It is leg day. My quad that I kind of hurt is still a little bit tight. When I kneeled down when I was doing stuff in the office, it felt somewhat like a tightness, but it wasn't terrible. And I feel like maybe it just needs stretching. Make sure I get my ears. This cream feels lovely. And oh, this fragrance is amazing. Okay. So I'm curious, I don't know how quickly this develops though. Hopefully I got that pretty evenly applied. Yeah, this cream feels great. Oh yeah. Alright, let me go wash my hands. I'm pretty sure you can add that to any lotion. They just had it as a little package deal. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. The cream is sinking in beautifully. By the way, feels lovely. Plus, oh, it's pilling. Having some pilling under here. I might have had some previous skincare under there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting some pilling. Yeah, I might have had some other skincare still lingering or something. I did wash my face. But who knows? We'll try to leave that be. And hopefully we don't end up a patchy mess. Better than the pilling. Feels nice. Smells super good. Alright, let me go wash my hands as recommended. I wonder if there was something on my skin. So we'll experiment with that and see if that continues. So it may have been something on my skin or my hands that caused that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll continue to experiment and see how that goes. Okay, moving on to Walgreens. They had a few things on clearance, and pure dumb luck, they had one left of my favorite brown nail polish. This is Cold Brew, I believe. No, this is Take the Espresso. That's the shade. It's what I have on my nails now, and mine had just gotten all chunky and dried up. The SE Expressi nail polishes do dry out fairly quickly. Not a great investment, and they don't dry fast enough to really... They're not worth fooling with. They dry up in the tube, or in the bottle, and get chunky very fast. They don't last long. So I wouldn't really fool with them, but this color I love because it looks almost black, but it's brown. It's perfect espresso brown, and they had one left in the clearance basket. Because I was looking at the display like, why don't they not have any more? And I saw a little clearance bin and was kind of rooting through it. And there it was, just the one. So, got a new one of those. And I'm going to have to find me a replacement to super dark brown nail polish. While I was rooting around in the clearance pile, they had a bunch of Revlon stuff on clearance. And they had a Revlon lipstick here. And this is in the shade Mink. I bought it purely because the shade was called Mink. I tend to like things that are named Mink. So, yeah. I don't even know what this is. Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick. It was like $3. So, that kind of color. Let's see how this looks. Just real quick. Give it a swatch. Oh. Oh, that's nice. It is like a sheer coffee color. Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm gonna like that. That's gonna be a win. I know it looks pretty awful without makeup on, just on my skin itself. Not the most flattering color, but with foundation and everything, I can tell that is a shade that I'm gonna enjoy. What else did I get? I got this from Maybelline. This is the Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. Picked one of these up. Curiosity got the best of me. And I'm just hoping that it is more like the L'Oreal and not like the Neutrogena. No, Revlon one. Because Revlon one sucked. But this does have like that kind of... You can see some shimmer in there, sort of. And this does claim to have, what, 24-hour skin tints. Vitamin C derivative. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I got it in the shade 102, which I think this was like the lightest shade I saw. So we got the dropper situation. I'm just gonna put it on my hand and see what it looks like. It's a nice color. Oh, ooh, it has a smell. Very pungent. It's very like a sharp smell to it. Kind of like wants to make your eyes water smell. That's weird. I don't like that. I guess it feels kind of gritty or something. I don't know, it feels weird. I definitely see a sheen in it, like a shine, as I'm blending it out on my hand. Yeah, I can definitely see some shimmer in here. It has kind of a thin, almost like a dry feel to it. Interesting. Well, a little bit went a long way too. My goodness. Quite pigmented. It smells kind of like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Or like that kind of smell. That paint smell. But I can definitely see a shimmer in there. I don't know if you can see that. That was definitely shiny. Like it looks like it has like Flawless Filter mixed in it. These are just blending it out of my hand like I'm doing something here. It feels almost like a powdery liquid. It's hard to describe. It looks pretty though on my arm. Like I'll admit that looks pretty. So far the texture is different than the L'Oreal tinted serum and the Revlon one. It feels different in texture. Like it has a powdery, like a grittiness to it, if that makes sense. It's something I've felt in foundation before where it's not creamy and smooth feeling. Like it has, like you can feel like a dry oil feel to it or something. It's hard to describe what I mean. I don't think I'm getting any. Am I tan yet? Am I more tan? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw some quick face on just to go about my day. So I'm gonna do just what I did in the last vlog because I actually liked the way it looked, and it was basically doing super duper light latte makeup with just this palette right here from Hourglass, which is one of their, I think this is the Ghost Unlocked or something, or Ambient Unlocked Edit Mini. I know. I used this bronzer, this blush, and yeah, it looked pretty. And I mixed it, instead of doing like a actual like brown eyeliner, I used my lip liner in Cool Brown from ABH. I think it looked really nice. So I'm gonna do that really quickly, and maybe we'll put a touch of this foundation on just to see how it does. We'll do just a tiny bit. I gotta do it. I can't help it. And I feel like my skincare is soaked in. I don't feel any more of that peeliness. So we'll see if my skin looks, I don't think I look tan. Again, I don't know if this is instant or not. It just doesn't say. Yeah, we'll put just a tiny bit of this just to even things out. I'm so curious. I just really want to see what it looks like on the skin and how it's going to hold up. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. I mean, a little bit. And I guess I'll use a little brush here, pop a little on. I'm so curious to see what it looks like. And this is just over that moisturizer. I'm curious if it's going to make my eyes water with that smell. Or if it's going to show like texture. I might have gotten too light a shade. We'll be okay. We'll put some bronzer on. We'll be fine. It's doesn't have like the craziest amount of coverage when I'm applying it to my face. Whew, it's got like the smell is something. It's quite unpleasant. I don't think that looks very good. I don't know. I think I undid, if the Clarins tan was doing anything for me, I definitely undid that. But we'll continue experimenting with the Clarins. The curiosity of this. This doesn't feel like nourishing and hydrating in any way. It almost looks weirdly matte, yet shiny at the same time. Interesting. Weird stuff. Weird. I'm going to take a sponge and just kind of make sure it's pressed into the skin. But so far, I don't think it looks bad. Looks not as hydrating and juicy as some of the skin tints look. But this is just a very quick first impression. Right, here's close up. I think I can see a little bit of pores. Like a little bit of settling into my pores. Like I can see texture on my skin that I don't normally notice. And I can definitely see it. I feel like it's just sitting on my skin weird. I don't know. We'll do a full, like, in-depth review of this, but first impressions, I'm not sure. I'm not impressed immediately. It feels kind of dry. It's a very strange formula. The coverage level's okay. And I'm aware that the shade is quite pale. I should have maybe gone up a shade. I don't know. But also it might be those tanner drops doing something. We'll bronze up. We'll be okay. I'm going to put on some concealer now. But it's not that I think it looks bad necessarily. Like, that does have a glow to it. But I just feel like I can see, like right here. You see that? Like, I can see my pores just a little bit more than normal. Makeup Revolution Eye Bright. To be fair, I haven't seen any glowing reviews of this foundation either. That's purely just my own curiosity of, ooh, new foundation. I love skin tints. I'll probably like this. Now, apparently I don't love all skin tints, and they are definitely not all made the same. And this one is kind of it's unique. I'll give it that. I see why they're saying that it will be long wear. I can tell by that texture. It has that dry down to it that like matte foundations have. It definitely has some shimmer within. Like, it looks like you mixed Flawless Filter with your foundation. And the L'Oreal one has the pearlescence in it too, but it's not quite as pronounced. But I don't think it looks bad. Now that I've kind of gone over it with the sponge, you know, maybe with the proper primer underneath, it could have some potential. Because I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think it actually looks pretty nice now that I've kind of worked with it a little bit. But again, wear it for the rest of the day and we'll see what we look like. This is just going to be a very preliminary wear test. So do a little bit of I'm just trying to use this one up at this point, this Wet n Wild powder, because I don't love it, but I don't want to waste it either. And it's truly not very much in this component, so I feel like I should be able to use it up. But like I said, I think it makes me a little yellow sometimes. I'm only gonna put it around here in the T-zone. I'm not gonna powder everywhere. I think it looks nice with the powder over it though. Not bad. Not bad. There's a chalkiness to it. That's the way to describe it. It has a chalky texture, if that makes sense. Because I do think my chest might be getting a little bit tan looking. Like that tan might be developing. Okay, well, oopsie. We'll deal with it. We'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to take the bronzer from this Hourglass palette. Just swipe that over the eyes. So it was like 102 today again. And it's in the 90s right now. And it's, I think, about 8 o'clock at night. Getting close to about 9. And it's supposed to get down into the low 80s, like high 70s during the night. But it'll be pretty humid. And if I go work out and stuff, I'll definitely get a little bit of a test with this foundation. Just to see how it holds up. Alright, taking that cool brown lip liner. And just pulling it out and a little bit of a wink. And then soften that up. You know, so you can use your finger just to blend it out. Yeah, I hope that's not one of those finicky foundations that's just not gonna like certain moisturizers and this and that. I don't have time for all that nonsense. Yeah, this weirdly looks kind of matte, doesn't it? The foundation. I don't know why. I was expecting it to be a little more juicy looking on the skin than it does. It kind of has that chalky-ish look to it. It doesn't feel tacky though. Like it feels kind of like it's set down. Slight stick to it that it just feels kind of like my skincare maybe. Try to bring a little life back into this face. That's better. We're getting there. Alright, I'm taking some of the blush now from this palette, which appears to be kind of mauve, but it actually comes off a bit warm. Same brush, I just dusted it off real quick on a towel. It just gives a little bit of rosiness to the cheeks, but flows really well with the bronzer. It kind of makes everything come together. So I take a little bit around the eye as well, just to merge into the bronzer there. And adding that bit of pink in makes it feel a little bit more like it belongs on my skin. And we'll take a little bit of the highlighter. Okay, I think we improved the situation a little bit. I still look quite ghostly. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm going to take a little bit of that highlighter shade. Hit the center of the lid. I definitely feel like my face is too pale. But whatever. Let me just try to put a little more blush on the bigger brush. All else fails, just add blush. And hope that fixes it. I think they did. This is Black Brown and from L'Oreal Telescopic Original. Apply coat to this. I feel like things are coming together and looking kind of chic. Thus far, I'm not hating that foundation. It's definitely not like the Revlon one that I like just could not stand. This is, I think will be okay. I think it'll be one that I can use. So we have some nice fierce brows. Let's see how this lipstick from Revlon looks in the shade Meek. Yep. It's a very nice formula, very thin. I mean, this would look better if I wasn't quite as pale looking. Maybe we'll do some more, maybe 4 drops of this next time. I don't know, and not use such a pale foundation. But I know we do our best. And I think it's kind of interesting, like an editorial way. Alright, I put a little gloss. Just like some gloss will look good with this. This is the Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss in Mint Chocolate. It's basically the same color as Mocha Twist. Just Mocha Twist is in my purse. Alright. There, I think we look pretty cute. We're cute. I do need to obviously put some clothes on and stuff, but for now, we're good. And yes, I still have the sleek bun going. I redid it from yesterday or earlier today because it's not time to wash hair yet. We're not washing hair until after the gym, and I think I will be washing it today at some point or in the morning. So I'll continue experimenting with this foundation, the Clarins Self Tan Drops, and the lotion. We'll see. Yeah, I'll let you know. I will let you know. But that is all for new makeup stuff and beauty for today. I do want to show you what I picked up at Cracker Barrel. So, okay, Cracker Barrel haul. Look at this ornament. It's either like, for like a Halloween tree, but this is going to be going on my Christmas tree. How pretty is this? I mean, I just thought this was so cool looking. It's so spooky yet pretty. I love it. They have bigger ones too. The ornaments that they have this year. I'm going to have to go back and get a couple more because they're going to look great on my Christmas tree because I do a spooky, elegantly spooky Christmas tree. And I'm so looking forward to decorating this year. I didn't decorate for holidays last year, so I'm really Really looking forward to it this year. But yeah, this was only $3.99. So I mean, that's a good price. And it's heavy. It's like a resin. Like, it's not dinky at all. I thought that was so cool looking. And look at this mug. It looks like it's made of pewter, but it's, you know, ceramic. It's very heavy. But how cool is that? Like, it's got kind of a golden aged look to it. It looks like metal. I was like, oh, the detail of this is so lovely. And this was only $7.99. It's huge too. Like, it's gonna hold a lot of coffee. It's a big boy. But I fell in love with it. I love the colors and the way it looks like pewter. I thought it was just so cool. Like the detail and textures on it. Cracker Barrel's killing it this year with the Halloween. I'm telling you. Hello. We've just done an intense leg day. Pretty intense. 3 a.m. Why are there people in the gym? There's actually 2 people in there. It's 3 in the morning on a Wednesday. But anyway, did pretty heavy leg day. I actually tried the leg press where you lay down and you put the plates on. I did that. I felt that way more in my glutes than I do on the other leg press. So that was nice. I did lying leg curls, sitting leg curls, leg extensions, glute extension things where you're leaning over the thing, pull yourself up with your butt. I did some hip thrusts. I did a little bit of everything. And cardio. And whew, good workout. Pretty good workout. It's smoothie time. And yeah, smoothie time. It's still too frozen. I gotta let it dissolve, thaw out a little bit. But anyway, yeah, good workout today. Me and my husband are goofing around taking gym bro selfies together. When everybody left and there was like nobody in there, I was like, let's take selfies. So yeah, anyway, it is our 13-year dating anniversary today. So that's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, my legs and my butt are so sore. How did this foundation hold up? Let me get in some light. I think this foundation actually held up pretty good. I mean, it's gone off my nose because I've been rubbing my nose and around my chin. As weird as it was, I'm thinking I kind of don't hate it. I was just telling my friend, I was like, it's chalky. That's the only way I could describe it. Now I'm like, I don't know, but it looks pretty good. So anyway, that's pretty much all I've accomplished tonight. Was I put those jackets away that I pulled out of the office last week, or in the last vlog. Put those away, and no, I just threw them on my bed. So I still got to put them in the closet, but the rest of the day plan is running errands, getting groceries, and yeah, I'm gonna rest my legs because I got the lactic acid buildup right now. I need to kind of let them chill out a bit before I go do anything adventurous. I do also need to take a bath first. So that's my next plan, bath time. It's hot. Even at 4 a.m. now, it's hot. Oh my goodness, it's 5. I was at the gym for almost 2 hours. And all I did was legs. I didn't even do that, like that many various exercises. But I've started taking longer rests between sets and all that, and like really like focusing and writing things down. So yeah. Anyway, got a little bit of a long day for the rest of the day of some errands, and then I'm gonna have a nap Definitely.